Yeah, and that's certainly something that he's going to remember forever. And it's an award that he definitely earned. But at the same time, he's got a new season to worry about now. And it's not too common for an MVP to go back-to-back and repeat the following year. So hopefully he can return to the great form that he displayed last year.
Yeah, I hope he can too. He was such an awesome sight to see out there last season. I mean, he really gave the fans around the league a thrill game in and game out. Certainly one of the most exciting players in the game today.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. It's an overcast here in the desert Southwest as we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, they need to get guys on base, so you need patience at the top of the lineup and then aggressiveness out of the middle of the order once you've got some guys to drive in.
Byron St. John will be on the mound to face them, and if he's going to be successful against these hitters, he's going to need to keep the ball down in the strike zone without question. Johnny Copen makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For San Diego, left fielder Johnny Copen.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. EK, these Diamondbacks as they begin play. It's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games.
And one thing in their corner, though, is they do have their ace going here this afternoon. So if anybody can get him out of this rut they're in, this is the guy.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1-2, here it comes. This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Into the box now, Carlo Vesperis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
1-1.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, there is some feeling that Jansen can struggle occasionally with pitches on the corners. I've seen both hitters and pitchers be confused by his calls on the black at times, so for this one.
On to first, and they turn the double play. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Chad Turner will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. And that's in there for a strike. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lombardozzi is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Gene Segura, very good at the shortstop position. Besides being very athletic, Gene Segura also possesses one of the best arms at the shortstop position. Hopefully we'll have a chance to see him display that great arm of his in this one.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Center fielder
Bob Montes will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Chopped foul right at home plate. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Alex Dickerson leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, not close on either of these first two pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Yeah, that pitch, it's coming back hard with a lot of tail to it, but it just can't get in quite far enough.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Benito Medina is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding in, Tyson Ross, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Drury is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 7,
Johnny Copen will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
Hit hard back up the middle.
He's out.
Segura for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first as that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. The pitcher, Byron St. John, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, not his best effort right there. Luckily, he's still got another strike to turn things around.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Leading off the inning, Carlo Vesperis. And they'll need him to get something going here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Vesperis.
Taken high and deep to right. Peralta going back. Still going back. Go! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Chad Turner is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Standing in now, Chris Keith. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Segura has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run. Bob Montes heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. The first pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Alex Dickerson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And he is into the hit column here in this new year. His first hit is a double.
Batting.
Territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Tyson Ross stands in for the 2nd time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hot shot to 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Byron St. John comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Dickerson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Leading off the inning, Johnny Copen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Carlo Vesperis steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. Will Myers will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings.
1-1.
You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Peralta ranging back to the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting,
Chris Keith will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nope,
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing earlier in the game, which was getting ahead of guys and throwing a lot of strikes.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So Bob Montes is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Denny Farquhar will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Nick Ahmed will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
number 13, Nick Ahmed.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Alex Dickerson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Lays off 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but